Here we go!
Hello everyone, it's me, Savi, and welcome back to Macaron, the bite-sized reviews for your enjoyment. Wario Ware get it together as released to Nintendo Switch, and I'm so excited for this release. Wario Ware has always been a big part of my life. The quick Mario games were essentially the bricks of my childhood. Microgame after microgame, I became the gamer that I am today. But because I'm not the only one who holds this series in a special place of their heart, I invited fellow Wario Ware enthusiast and YouTuber artist, DExus Show.
Hello everyone, thanks for having me in, Savi. Now that Wario Ware is relevant again, Savi and I thought that talking about the humble beginnings of the series would be the best way to celebrate.
So, without further ado, let's dive into Wario Ware Inc. Minigame Mania for the Game Boy Advance.
The game starts with Wario doing what he does best, watch TV. He's just scrolling through the channels and something catches his attention. The sales of a brand new video game are skyrocketing, and Wario sees the opportunity and immediately thinks that if he wants to make money, he should create his own video game.
So he gets to work and transforms his house into the headquarters of a video game company named Wario Ware Inc. Huh, that explains the title. But when Wario starts working, he becomes really tired from all his work and thinks that instead of doing the work himself, he could just contact the people that he knows that consider him a friend and use them to create minigames so that people would think that a compilation of small games is worth the price of one. That's genius marketing. With the game not being like others, this is a perfect way to introduce the concept, kinda like the Super Mario 64 camera and Black 2.
Nintendo created an excuse for a newly introduced concept so that people would better understand it. The goal of the game itself? You have to understand how each microgame works in just a few seconds and proceed to do the action it asks. Every character, which are all new apart from Wario, have different themes. 9V is a Nintendo fan, making his microgames themed around their games. Mona is weird and so are her games. Crygor is more logic-based, and so on and so forth.
The fast-paced action make the game feel so unique and different from everything that was in the market at the time, making this one of the most bizarre experiences that you could have on a Nintendo system. But what makes this game really great is the charm that surrounds it. From the different art styles to nose-picking jokes, this game feels Japanesey, if you know what I mean. I hope that isn't racist. The humor is weird, the stories are weird, everything is weird. Like, in a minigame, you can hear a moan. Yup.
But these small microgames aren't the only thing present in this package. When you complete a certain number of minigames, you will have to defeat a boss minigame, which is basically just a longer microgame that adds a little more spice and challenge. Sadly, Wario Ware isn't a lengthy game. The game can be completed in a couple of hours if you do your best, and just if you play throughout the main story. If you want to complete it 100% though, that will be a challenge. The character's dialogue, that is present in a small black bar beneath the menus themselves, will persuade you to beat a certain number of challenges so that you will not only unlock new ones, but will also appear in the high scores and unlock some really good extras. Like, for example, Dr. Wario, which is literally just Dr. Mario, or a version of Sheriff, or Fleischwater, or even co-op games, and much, much more. Trust me, it'll be a joy unlocking all of this.
Wario Ware is filled with really good characters and has a very likable personality, and has also an almost non-existing but amazing soundtrack. Like, no kidding, dribbles highway jazz and it's me in tears every time I listen to it. Why? Because this game was my childhood. Back in the day, Nintendo sold 3DSs, but you probably already knew that. But what you probably do not know is the fact that after a while, Nintendo made the console much cheaper, making the OG owners really angry. To apologize, the Big N gave ambassadors, that was the official names of these people, I was one of them, a lot of NES and GBA games, one of which was Wario Ware. I remember playing this game in the rainy days and trying to beat this impossible level, even though it's pretty easy nowadays, as a true gamer.
Unlike Savi, I sadly didn't grow up with Wario Ware. I instead discovered the series a few years ago, where I was very big into the idea of creating your own video game. And I had heard that there was an official way to make your own video game, sort of, in a Nintendo console. That game was Wario Ware DIY. After that, I kind of fell in love with the style of microgames, and I decided to give the other games a chance. And once I did, I just fell in love with the humor, the characters, and just everything.
Wario Ware Inc. is the perfect start for a series. It's wacky, fast-paced, and really charming. WarioWare never tries to be more than it really is and shows its limits, so it's the perfect start to the series. I personally recommend this game to anyone who owns a GBA or DS, as the game is jam-packed with things, making this a must-play. The final score for Wario Ware Inc. is an 8.5 out of 10.
It's not perfect, far from it, yet WarioWare makes for such a great experience, and you'll never forget what you saw in the game, for better or for worse.
The fuck?
What? Savi, are we inside the video game? Somehow?
How? What was that?
I think we probably just played a little bit too much Wario for today.
Holy guacamole, it's Wario.
Savi, what is this poorly written gag supposed to mean?
To be honest, I don't know.
Good luck!
Okay, calm down. Can't we sell this over a paint?
Oh no!
The world! そして時は動き出す。
What was that all about? Well, it's good that we're safe. Let's say this was just one of our wacky adventures.
Savi, we literally almost just died there! But all of this WarioWare nostalgia got me into the mood for more. A WarioWare character in Smash would be amazing. Too bad that'll never happen.
Hey everyone, thanks for checking this video. Huge thanks to DExus for the help. This episode was really fun to make. The fact that we did the collaborations almost feels like a dream to this day. Now, go check him out on YouTube and subscribe to him. He's cool. Thanks.
Thanks for watching, have a great day, goodbye. Aw shucks, no, you guys should subscribe to Savi the Gamer. He is very based and poggers.